Hello folks, welcome to hobby vlog number 1. In this video I'm just going to be talking about these lads here. This is some of the August release from Bloody Miniatures called Jacobeans 1605 to 1615, and it covers the period that's famous for having had a group of men try and blow up a famous building. So this is 3 of the sets. I've got some others there that I'll show you in a minute, but this is we've got the bluff soldiers over here on the right, these 4 lads here. In the middle, the bloody hounds, and over on the left, these are the loyal dogs, these 4 here. So as you can see, I've painted them up, and I've painted them in quite a uniform way. The images on Bloody Miniatures website are a little bit more colourful, varied in their palette, but I kind of went for more of a uniform look that makes them look like they've maybe been dressed for their jobs. These guys being the kind of guards and law enforcement of the day, I suppose. So I'll just show you them, give you a wee close-up, and you can leave abusive comments below. So here we go. I'll show you from the front. This wee dog here, our hound, just so we don't confuse him with one of the loyal dogs. There you go, wee hound, wee bloodhound. And he's in a pile of leaves. He's having a wee sniff about. He's caught the scent of some conspirators, and he's got a wee chip on him somewhere. There you go. I noticed that a minute ago. I need to give that a wee paint. As you can see, magnet on the bottom as well. All these guys have got magnets on them, so I can put them in a wee magnetic safe box. I don't know how much detail to go into with these, but these are just primed white. They've got a bit of agrax on them, and then some agaros dunes and some wildwood. So the darker parts are wildwood and the lighter parts are agaros dunes. And then they've just got another layer of agrax on them. A lot of agrax going on these models. And that's the dog's bollocks. There you go. So, leaves. I think they've given it quite a nice look. Anyway, I'll move on. So this is doggy number 2 here. Bit more of a action pose there. He's got his leg up. It's always a bit worrying when you see a dog with its leg up, but there you go. Hopefully it's just having a wee stretch and it's not about to do anything. Oh, is it? No, it's not. It's okay. There you go. So these are the dogmen, the handlers, or what would you call them? This guy's got a horn and he's following his dog. Wouldn't get away with that these days, eh? Am I right? Am I right, lads, eh? Anyway, this is the colour scheme that's been adopted for most of these guys. Red, white and blue. Their sovereign, the King James the 1st and 6th, introduced the original Union Jack, which was originally a combination of the saltire and the St George's Cross. It didn't have the cross of St Patrick on it, so I just thought, you know, he might have just liked those colours, might have wanted his guards and whatnot to be dressed in those colours. Maybe he hated those colours, we don't know, but hey, maybe we do know, and I just haven't researched it. But there you go, I like this guy. He's got a nice hat on as well. He's got a nice wee green hat on. I like the idea that these two guys are kind of out about a bit, you know, they're a bit weathered. They're always following the wee hounds around. It's kind of a bit, you know, he's got his uniform, but he's out and about in the wilds. And then these lads back here, these are the more, these guys are kicking about on the guard duty or whatever, you know. He's got his partisan. Yeah. Oh, nice focus there, eh? Hang on. Do apologise for the quality of the camera work here. My phone is not the best phone. It's got less leaves, because I figured he's probably not going to be out in the leaves as much, but he needs leaves. They all need leaves, because they just look nice. There's your other one, with partisan. Try and get him in focus. There we go. I hope this thrilling content isn't making anyone too excited. And maybe this is just what you need. It's just what you need. I love just watching random guys sitting showing you things. No frills, eh? Look at that. He's even got a couple of wee stones. Look. Can he beat a wee stone? Can he whack it? Right, let's get this wee hound out of the way. And then that's your boss, innit? That's the guy that's like, got you, go and stab him. Get over there and give him a good stabbing. Well, the buttons are alright on him. Some of the buttons are a bit, I think I was getting a bit I did these guys in about 2 days. I was getting a bit tired, you know. I think the buttons were a bit of my last reserves, you know. We've all been there. Look at him. He's got this nice wee green hat on as well. But he's got a gun. He's got a musket on a stand. Lovely job, isn't it? Really nice sculpts, as they say. And his companion with the musket as well. Really like these guys. Takes me right back. There were good days back then, you know. And there's I don't know who this guy is. He's maybe some caveat. He feels like a gentleman. He looks like he's out and about. He's tooled up, but he's got a bit of money. He's maybe maybe he's an aristocrat, eh? Maybe he's a lord. A loyal lord. Yeah, he's got a wee bit of a yellow cape on, and a bit of a burgundy tap. And that's your That's your yellow-hatted stabby man here. I need to give these guys names, really. He's quite nicely dressed, isn't he? I imagine him. He's probably got a bit of cash. Didn't go for any of the gold sword details that you see on the Bloody Miniatures website. Maybe I should have, but you know, you live and learn, don't you? Or you don't, and you never do. You just don't know. We don't know what the future holds, but we do know to some extent what the past held, because this is what this is. And that's these guys. So in total, that's it was a total of 17 paints to paint them. I don't know if this is interesting to anyone, but there you go. And that's it. So not a huge amount of paint, really. There's also the primer, which was just the Citadel White Scar, and got a bit of the Agrax Earthshade obviously as well. So I did prime them, Citadel White Scar, then stuck a bit of Earthshade on, Agrax Earthshade on, just to bring out a bit of details for myself to paint them, and then just mostly contrast paints. These guys. I like contrast paints. I know people have problems with things like this, but it's for me it just saves a lot of faffing about with trying to get the paint the right consistency. But that's just because I'm not very good at it. So I've obviously used the metallic ones here at the front for the. There is a bit of this on the Retributor armour. It's just on the buttons, belt buckles, and on the bonus guy, who I'll show you now. I'll show you the bonus lads. So coming up, bonus lads. If you've stuck around this long, you're an absolute trooper, and I'll see you in a second. Well, there you go, as promised, bonus lads. Bit of bonus for those of you that have stuck around the whole time. And what a treat it is, eh? So you've got this little dandy at the front. He's doing his thing. He's flashing that blade around in his little green pantaloons. Absolutely atrocious face there, isn't it? No, not the sculpt, the paint job. So do apologise, giving you a close up there. Looks like a mad zombie out of 28 Days Later, but there you go. Just to show you the stuff. I think the leaves are doing a lot of work. You know, if you hold it back, it's actually quite nice. And then you look at it up close and it starts to unravel, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll move on. This is some named characters now. We've got. Well, no, let's do him. Francis Bacon. Not to be confused with Francis Bacon. And obviously not to be confused with bacon. That could get quite messy. That's his wee burgundy coat. I saved the burgundy for the flashy guys because I thought, it's quite a flashy colour, isn't it? Burgundy. Unless you're from Burgundy. In which case I assume it will be pretty run of the mill. There's look who it is, it's the king. He's got his hand out, waiting to be kissed, I suppose. So King James, the 6th of Scotland, who became King James the 1st of England and caused a right lot of trouble just by having a great accent. It is tough. He's alright, isn't he? I mean, could be worse. Wasn't really sure what these on his legs were, so one of them's kind of gold and one of them's just gone to shit, so I don't know. As I say, I think at that point I was starting to lose the old will to live. Look at this guy. It's not bad, actually, seeing him up close. He's got a red cape just to tie him in, also just because I ran out of colours. I basically tried to use all the colours only once on each miniature, meaning that it's a bit of a, it's like a bit of a game of, look, he's got, look, I managed to, I did the writing but it's in red, so it kind of looks a bit like someone's last letter just before they've been hacked to death by the old zombie man over here. He's not looking well. So yeah, you go. That's all the lads, and what is it? Is it all the lads? I should say these lads, these 4. These are not a set. These are 3. These are a set, and so these are the Titans of the Age from Bloody Miniatures. This guy is in another set called the Killing Gentleman. So I've kind of been a bit cheeky and put them together like that to show you, because I just thought they worked well together. He's like a wee defender, isn't he, of the lads with money, the mad lads with cash, and he's kind of got his burgundy sheath, which really sets him apart from everybody else, because they've only got their wildwood sheaths, which there's no comparison really, is it? Scum of the earth with his wildwood sheath. Anyway, this video's gone on far too long. I think its existence is probably a crime, but the duration is just insult to injury. So thanks for sticking around if you've somehow done that, and the good news is there's another one to come. I will make another one with the conspirators, the villains, or the anti-heroes, or the heroes, depending on your viewpoint, I suppose. There's a very well-known gentleman amongst them who you might have heard of, and yeah, seasonally appropriate hobby, and there you go. Lots of leaves, and lots of guys with the same colours of paint on them. I hope you've derived value. Good evening, and see you next time on this channel. Farewell.